I do agree with Dr. Bryant that men and women who decide to have multiple children by multiple different partners are not really caring, how doing this act will affect not only the children's quality of life, but their own life as well as being a parent. As a person, this is just irresponsible. I agree with the commenter who said people who do this are clearly running away from their own issues and insecurities, and having more and more children will not fill that void. This is low vibrational energy, it is low functioning.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you see I'm feeling you.
Hey you guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to take time, as I always do, to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. If you're not already currently subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button right now. Also, I do have another channel called Brandy B Review TV. Navigate to the first comment pinned to the top to check that out. Also, like the video, you guys. Comment on the video. I want to hear your thoughts, so comment and like. And now let's get into this juicy topic. In today's celebrity toxic news, we are talking about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and how she identifies men like Cam Newton and Nick Cannon as low-functioning men. Let's recap. According to the Jasmine brand, Cam Newton's sit down with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant quickly went viral following its release this past Friday, August 23rd. During one part of the interview, the two got into a serious conversation about men's desire to be fathers but not husbands. In a moment of transparency, Cam Newton admitted that he wants to add more children to his bunch of 8, but noted that he's hesitant about marriage. He stated this: "A lot of people see my situation and think that I'm not high functioning. I'm not married. I have beautiful children. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So as you would say it, Dr. Bryant, I didn't say it, you said it. I would agree. I'm just taking my time." However, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant immediately corrected the football star's misunderstanding of taking time. She stated this: "You're not taking your time, you're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women. You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active." Providing a disclaimer that her words aren't meant to offend nor implicate anyone's children, Dr. Bryant continued and said this: "You are proactively choosing where you want to be active at. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears, but you will, and I say this with all respect and love, you will selfishly create broken families even if you're in their life and a proactive father. These families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them, so some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit." Dr. Bryant went on to explain that Cam Newton's selfish acts based on fear is what makes the behavior low functioning, noting that his attempts to compartmentalize hurts everyone involved. In case you're unfamiliar, the QB shares 4 biological children with his ex-fiancée, Kia Proctor, and also took the responsibility of fathering her eldest child from a previous marriage, and additionally shares a biological child with his ex, Lorena Shaw, and also fathers her son from a previous relationship. Earlier this year, Cam Newton welcomed a child with his current girlfriend, Jasmine "Jazzy" Brown. If you recall, the comedian made headlines shortly after announcing she was expecting Newton's baby, as a resurfaced clip of her talking about her desire to be submissive went viral. The clip has also circulated recently amid the internet's reaction to Newton and Dr. Bryant's discussion. Social media users also compared Newton's thoughts to that of Nick Cannon. As you may know, the famed entertainer's family life has often been spotlighted as he's procreated 12 children with 6 different women. During his own discussion with Dr. Bryant, which recently surfaced amid Newton's interview, Nick Cannon appeared to be slightly offended by Dr. Bryant's analysis that he attracts low vibrational women, which she says she can tell based on what they allow him to do in their lives. Here's how people are reacting to this news. Someone says this: Cam is technically low functioning while also high value. So this conversation stung a little. Notice he told her change the subject when she spoke on a woman hypothetically dating him for his bag. It hit too close to home because where did Jazzy come from? LOL. Someone else said, keep up the good work. I'm loving all these interviews. Someone else said this: she is wrong on what she considers to be high value. It's not the same for men and women. High value simply means you possess the qualities that the opposite sex desires. Women typically value a man who can provide them safety, money, height, success, natural leader, etc. Those traits are generally valued by women in society. Good looks are a bonus. On the other hand, for men, want a woman who looks good, is very feminine, soft, nurturing, loving, and attractive. To equate men and women value to be the same thing is false. Actually, kind of agree with that. Others said this: let's cut to the BS. The reason the women allowed it is simply because Nick is rich, and that's some sense of security financially for them, period. Someone else said she is 100% correct. I'm holding men accountable for the rest of my life. Someone else says people can't seem to wrap their heads around relationship dynamics that aren't the societal norm, LOL. And finally, others said this: she called him and Cam and all the women they deal with slow in the classiest way possible. Someone else said, go seek the help you need for the issues you have. Running away and creating more mess will never solve it. A zodiac ain't got to do with it. You guys, I'll say this: I can understand both sides of the fence. I myself, as a woman who has chosen and decided to wait to get married and have children, I do agree with Dr. Bryant that men and women who decide to have multiple children by multiple different partners are not really caring, how doing this act will affect not only the children's quality of life, but their own life as well as being a parent. As a person, this is just irresponsible. I agree with the commenter who said people who do this are clearly running away from their own issues and insecurities, and having more and more children will not fill that void. This is low vibrational energy. It is low functioning. On the flip side of things, I am also a person who doesn't believe in conforming to societal norms. So I feel like as long as, these people can take care of every single child that they are bringing into this world, then more power to you. But we cannot deny that bringing multiple children into these situations is simply chaotic. But who is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant? I had no idea who she was until she appeared on Cam's Funky Friday. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a psychology expert, renowned life coach, and co-producer of MTV's nominated Best Unscripted Reality Show Teen Mom Family Reunion, ranked #1 author in Success Magazine's Top 20, featured in Forbes, Oprah, Insider, HuffPost, USA Today, and many more. Dr. Bryant is the president of NAACP branch number 1069, founder of Dr. Bryant Institute, founder of Dr. Bryant Foundation, author of the award-winning Reader's Favorite 5-star book, Mental Detox, motivational speaker, community activist, host, and brand ambassador. Ooh, well, all right. Now, I have seen where people are discrediting Dr. Cheyenne Bryant because she is a 41-year-old woman who is unmarried with no kids. But this isn't an argument, you guys. Aside from Dr. Bryant's smarts and all of her accolades, she is beautiful, articulate, feminine. She has simply been selective in her life with, choosing to prioritize her career, clearly, over family life because she didn't want to be a statistic. So I get it. I think this conversation was refreshing and humbling to men like Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, because they are walking this earth thinking they are the prize, because they've been able to create all of these different families, of course, being who they are with these very beautiful women. But the ugly truth of that is these high value men, quote unquote, are not high functioning, because the decisions that they've made is low vibrational energy, low functioning. Real high value men do not have time to sit around wanting to have babies with all these different women. It's simply irresponsible. Now, when Dr. Bryant said these women they've decided to have children with are low functioning women, I was like, damn. I like that she said that, though, because it places responsibility on both parties rather than just one person, because both parties are both irresponsible. But anyway, again, I'm non-traditional. If you can comfortably take care of your kids, more power to you. I'm just gonna go on somewhere and simply mind my business. But anyway, you guys, what did you think of today's celebrity toxic video? What do you think of Dr. Bryant's analysis of Cam and Nick being low functioning men? Leave a comment. Be sure to like the video and share it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.